Hello everyone, and welcome to Witcher Day! Yay, it's the Witcher Day. How are you all? Welcome Titan Colossus, welcome Mademoiselle Danielle, and Athelas is here as well. Hope you all had a great weekend, and I hope that you all still have. I sure did. I had a great weekend. Feeling pretty good. Sun is shining. I left the window open, so if you hear too much background noise from the street, let me know. Normally there's not much traffic on the street, but sometimes they're just yelling people, so that might be a problem. Witcher Day Haipu for sure. It's been a while. Last time I played The Witcher, my router stopped working, decided internet no more, and we stopped in the middle of a quest. So far no background noises, no, because now it's quiet outside, so I hope it will stay that way. I would assume that the whole part of the city knows that I'm streaming and will remain quiet. Sunshine equals very Ginger Echo. I'm actually coming into the stream from the beginning. Yay, the Titan Colossus. And we had lots of Zelda already. I would do a Zelda stream, but I'm not sure how it works. I don't have like the necessary parts or ways to stream from my 3DS. I don't have any other Nintendo consoles, so that's a problem. I'm not sure how the legal side of it is of using emulators. If you know more about that and can tell me, maybe you can wait for it, give me a link. Yes, Athelas, I think as soon as Red Dead Redemption comes out, I will play that in the sun, so it's very red, and then we get a lot of Dead Redemption. My chair, though, it's acting up, so I have to move a little bit. So now, past few times I've come in right as he's about to close. Yeah, that was very unfortunate. This time there will be plenty of hours, because so far I think my average on Witcher streams is like around 5.5, 6 hours, which is above average if I compare that to the other streams. Last time I would have even done a longer stream if not for my missing internet or my striking internet. But to get some actual gameplay in here, let's start the game, shall we? That also requires me to switch to the game screen and also switch to Athelas. Stupid router, yeah. So last time I just closed the game, so we will continue at the last autosave that happened. Should be fairly close. And continue from there, pick up the quest that we were in the middle of. And for now also, as we all know, Athelas doesn't know what happens from here on out, so no spoilers. Just for those who might be new, general rules for my Witcher stream is I know the game, but lots of other people don't, so no major plot spoilers. We can talk about like future characters a little bit, but no major plot spoilers. If you're not sure, then probably it's too much of a spoiler. But now let's continue with Witcher.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad.
Also let me know if there are any issues with the sound or any other issues, so I can fix them.
Would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
Exactly, such unexpected consequences. I think, like, I personally, even if I watch a game that I have played, I prefer streamers or Let's Players to not talk about things too much in the future. It kind of gives away the mood. Like, even if I have played it myself already or know the story, I personally like to, when I rewatch it, it's like I don't want to think about the consequences like 20 hours ahead. I want to be in the moment with the streamer. So, like, even if you're not blind, I think a lot of people prefer if there's not too much talk about the future. However, I do plan on discussing like lots of Witcher lore and Witcher plot at later points when we are further in the game and have some nice discussion with you all. Oh yeah, okay, that's where we left off. We had the fight with the vampire. Wow, what a start into the episode here. No slacking off. Hey 2OP, how are you? Yes, so far it's been an all violet chat, except Tiny Colossus. Tiny Colossus wasn't violet. Where is my vampire oil? How are you doing, 2OP? I would assume you're doing meh? But that's just a wildcat. Ah, you wanted to hit me. Oh, time was violet on your screen. Okay. My screen, not. Kill that thing! So, and this was about the moment where it crashed. Because I'm not sure if the reveal was done.
Greetings, Lambert.
Is it? But it's Lambert, yes.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
So that's another thing that I really liked. It was just another random contract that we got, and all of a sudden we meet one of our fellow witches from the Wolf School. Where have you been?
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll, and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
Okay. Need any help with that matter?
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got a reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
I will join you later.
Join you for that later. Wait up for me?
Fine, but try not to take too long. Know where the supervisor has his office?
Yeah, had a chat with the guardsman outside it. See you there.
So the only reason why I wanted him to go alone is so I can loot this little warehouse. And so I don't have to come back here. Then I will join him right after I've done that. So yeah, we met Lambert, and he seems to have kind of business going on. Though he's not really talking about it too much. Take all the things, okay. If you say so, Atheles. I trust your judgment. Did I loot downstairs? So this is also a good thing about The Witcher. We didn't lose much content. Good autosave. Thank you. Hello Cam, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Everyone assembles here. All the community. That's so nice. That is very nice. Now I have to swim over and meet with Lambert again. Doing good, how about you? I'm doing great. I'm excited to continue with The Witcher. Always excited to play this game. Not sure if anyone has noticed so far. That is Cam, the cameraman. The one and only. Lambert.
Let's collect our reward.
Let's do the thing.
So?
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
Okay.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Yad Karadin, what are you talking about?
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
Oh, come on. You sense a fight coming? Yeah, maybe. Okay, where's my hangman's oil? Is it that? No, that's Spectre, Dragon Knight. Do I have no hangman's oil? Oh, here's. Just have the regular one. Ooh. Whoa, that was pretty rude. Oh! Die. Lambert abandoned us because he is after the supervisor. Seems like he wants to get some information from him about this Yad Karadin he talked about. Didn't give a flying F about us, which is also pretty rude.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared. I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
Whoa! Whoa! Lambert. What the hell?
You crazy? What the hell are you doing?
I can explain everything. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Jeez, Lambert. The fuck, bro? Well, guess that was that. Books that we already read before. A poker and some florins. And Dave. Oh. Let's loot all the stuff, because Athelas wanted us to do that. Usually wouldn't do that because it was stealing, but since Athelas insisted on it. Kinda have to, right? Okay. Let's take a potion to get full health, and then I will rest soon. Always Athelas. Also, yesterday, pretty good day for the Boston teams, right? The Celtics won. Red Sox won in the end. It's close, but they did. Oh, what's going on here?
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What a cluster mug.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you
True,
want
true,
already,
Arthurus.
and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get them back for me.
Okay. That'll cost you though.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
Yeah, the dwarves are great. That leads us also to the 7-inch cat, so that's no problem. And now my usual "doesn't that look beautiful" comment. Look at that! Look at that! People, look! Look! Beautiful.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper.
Elven blood, eh?
Look awfully suspicious to me.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stings quite like it. There's
Much
the
pretty,
bottle.
so wow,
Max was
yeah.
attacked here.
So that is where the dwarf was attacked.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
So the plum under your eye, who gave you that?
Redanian soldiers, guilt fucking thieves, every last one.
Shh. Thought somebody needs you. Went to the distillery, was riding back to
Okay.
town.
A witcher, as I live and breathe.
What are you doing there? By the way, little fun fact, this is obvious the 7 cats inn, and in this little area there are actually 7 cats. So, nice little detail. If you didn't know that. Let's talk to this guy.
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me, a thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
He lost, demanded them papers back, and when
Can
I
we,
refused,
pet
he
all
walloped
the
me
cats?
over the noggin with a
No,
bottle.
fortunately
Barely
not.
escaped with me life.
You have to be a witcher of the School of the Cat.
How much are they worth to you?
Well, I don't read myself, but I've seen the seals. I know it ain't no scrap of arsewhite. I won't sell them to the first fella comes asking.
Okay, give me the documents.
Give me the papers. You have to.
Finger whack.
True. Definite.
Thank you. Another problem solved. At least I don't think I can pet them. Let's try with the cat. No. But they're meowing. Ah. Let's also have a look at the notice board.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squatching the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
That is the introduction for the Hearts of Stone DLC, but that is far ahead in the future. Danielle with the mom stare. Warning! Whoever makes a ruckus in the Seven Cats, harass other guests, or fondle waitresses will be tossed out on his arse, your innkeep. A rune ride upon your shores has landed. To my fellows from the world's other bottom, vast seas have I crossed to reach this your most fascinating land, to learn the name of the animals which in it dwell, of the plants which in it grow, and most of all, of you, its folk. Ravenous waves devoured the tools of my art, yet the rune-right labor does not with his hands, and for he endlessly strives the world to explore, its mysteries to comprehend. Thus, if you wish to stay a while and converse with a traveler from far off Ophir, I invite you to my tent, which I have pitched by a mill near the village named Brunwich. Praise be the world in its never-ending creation. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. The matter's a delicate one, so I ask any potential candidates to maintain discretion. My friend's found herself a man, and they are set to get married soon. Problem is, I've no bow of my own to take to her wedding. If any intelligent, amusing, handsome, none too old, nor none too young man, owning at least one decent look for frock or robe, is interested in accompanying me to her wedding ceremony and the feast to follow, I'd be most thoroughly obliged. In exchange, I can offer a few hours of good fun and good conversation with the lass that dances with the best of them. Alcohol will also be provided. A bashful, anonymous besiege an escort. P.S. If you're counting on taking me straight from the feast to the alcove, be warned I'm graduate of the ladies' self-defense courses put on by the Redanian army, but make a good impression and I might agree to let you court me properly. Who that might be. That's also Hearts of Stone. Yeah. Most of this is Hearts of Stone. Wanted. Cradle. Used but unworn. Looking to buy a cradle in good repair but cheap for a lass or lad. No knowing of as of yet what the wife will pop out. Made of oak preferably, but pine will do, long as it's strong and pretty, cause the wife don't like cheap looking stuff. Best if it were painted with flowers, but I don't really care much. Could be bare. In fact, I'll paint it myself. Could do that much, show the woman she did marry some good-for-nothing skiver. So if you're got something like that, I gladly buy it, or even more gladly take it off your hands for free. Josie.
Hello there.
Oh, thank you very much for the host, salty old man. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart. Deal of a lifetime. I'm willing to trade a lovely tin pot painted with cornflowers and lilies and showing a few holes. True, but that's a plus, for you can add a few more and look at that. You've got a colander for a cart. The cart needn't be big, can even be tiny. In fact, just so that 2 or better 4 people could fit in, with ample room for bags and sacks, if possible. Could be old, long as it rides well and has new wheels and strong axles. So actually probably nothing made longer than a year or 2 ago would do. Leave a message with Bodhi. General Kenobi. Exactly, that was General Kenobi. Greetings, salty old man. Contract. Monster in the sewers, and that is the main quest, or which what starts the main quest for the Hearts of Stone DLC. Let it be known that Olgierd van Everick shall pay a generous reward in gold, jewels, and movable goods, subject to negotiation, to any man who descends into the Oxenford sewers and kills the beast which has infected them and taken to murdering the innocent, within a special predilection for young mates. The task is best suited for a battle-hardened individual, a soldier, or possible a witcher, who will not run at the sight of drowners, for the sewers are chock full of such nuisances. For more information, inquire at the Garin estate to the northeast of Novigrad. Ask for Olgierd von Everett. We will learn a lot about Olgierd, but as you now see, that's level 32, and we are currently level 11, so that will take a lot of time until we can do that. For now, I will meet up with Lambert in a second. I will talk to the innkeep first, and then we'll see.
Welcome to the Seven Cats, the luckiest tavern in town.
Oh.
They even say the hangovers our wine baguettes are lucky.
So first of all, show me your wares.
What's on the menu today?
Okay, let's sell some stuff. Let's buy some Gwent cards. And that's it for now. And then play some Gwent.
How about a few rounds of cards? Gwent specifically.
That's when I pull the ultimate mom card and give you tasks that are so awful that homework looks inviting. Oh, that is tricky. Wow. You know all the tricks, Daniel. Gwent time. No spy card yet. We are playing against Foltest. Let's do this and that. Still no spy card. That sucks. Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I sure did, Cap. I'm very much fluent in Star Wars lore. Hard to best me in that regard. I can promise you that. Yeah, I don't really have great cards here, to be super honest. Okay. I'm not really a big fan of how this round goes. It's a bit unfortunate draw in the beginning. So yeah, everyone is assuming that 2OP is bored while watching me. Ah, how rude. How rude. How rude. How bloody rude. So disappointed. Really not working too well here. Also did some mistakes, so okay. On the round. Cute little toes of Bathalas. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. You fucked up, buddy. I seriously think Gwent is a game I would have to play to fully get. Yeah, it is that kind of game. It's kind of hard to just look at it and get it.
That bloody Nilfgaardian Imperium.
We won.
can
Now
kiss
we can
me
talk
down
to
there.
Lambert.
Stay out of my...
All right, high time you explained some things.
Yep.
Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long
I
one?
want to hear it all.
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill it. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
So how did it work out?
Far as I remember, the ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
Okay. So what happened to him?
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And Yad Karadin?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
See ya, Tuopi. I'm sorry about Aiden.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Thunder's in the chat.
Vienne?
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Karadin.
Now, why would I help you?
Because we're asking you nicely.
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Karadin's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
What do you mean changed?
Karadin's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Okay, so who were Karadin's mates?
Who else was in Karadin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretigor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
Okay. So what do you know about Celise?
This Celise. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretigor, the kind rich men frequent. Whores suck information out of them. And she sells it.
Name of this brothel?
The Black Lily. Celise always did have horrible taste.
Okay, and what about Hammond?
We need information about Hammond.
Carradin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh whence he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
Okay, and why did you join them in the
What
first
about
place?
you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Carradin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Carradin. He always preferred that cunt Celise.
Whoa,
You have a hand in the
language.
murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Okay.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Celise.
Don't go looking for Carradin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
Don't kill her.
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tretigor and meet with Celise.
Moa Zelda.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits, Danielle. That's very nice of you. And there you go. There you got some Zelda. Even if I have to disappoint you in not playing it. But thank you very much for the 100 bits. We need to talk first. There's
Lambert, let's talk
a
about
lot of things
this.
going on here.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations. Serious situations when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
Thunders!
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
Okay. So, to continue this quest, we have to go to Skellige. We haven't been to Skellige yet, so we need to wait with that a little bit. However, I've still got the quest from the dwarf. So, let's bring back the dwarven documents that we just got by mind controlling the one dude. And also, we will have an answer to a question Atheles asked a few episodes ago. He lied to us.
What's he doing here?
Atheles, he lied. He said that he was robbed and mugged, but he didn't. He just lost his documents in a card game. We are still bringing him the documents though.
Well?
What question? You will find out soon, very soon.
Found the thief who took your documents.
It can't be. Let's go get him. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. Well, like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in I lost them in a game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? You weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
Well, I got
Here,
your documents.
now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Fine. So, now we're getting to the question Athelas asked. Doesn't have many chompers. Athelas asked long time ago, if we meet a certain character again. And the answer is...
Stand and fight!
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
The pompous one, yes! Okay, let's get it over with.
Duly heeded. Now show me what you got. Shit.
I will kick his ass. You know what? I will even punch him.
You know, I yield.
I kick his ass.
Enough.
Yes, but next time.
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Ah, this guy. This guy. Now I think I will check this out since it's right next to me, and then I will check out the notice board that is left. Time for a swim. Oh no, just likes to get his ass kicked. Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's very good at getting his ass kicked. That I have to say. Okay. Let's loot this. I want to loot. Thank you. Okay. Everything. And we had a nice swim. Also good. So now I want to check out the notice board around here. Roach.
Come on, Roach.
Gotta have to ride in a circle here. Then we should have like most of the quests that are available now. You can see what to do next. we go. Let's see. Saddle cream. Travel much. Spend weeks at a time in the saddle. Ours is red as a beetroot. Then ask your local innkeep for poke saddle cream. Concocted using tried and true recipes and never fails. Kevin Poke. Butcher seeks apprentice. I'm looking for a man who's not afraid to get elbows deep in blood and guts with strong arms and a level head. Works simple. We kill the animals, skin them and cut them into smaller chunks. Pays meager, but you get to take as much offal and blood pudding home as you like. Luto Sint. Orchard hands wanted. Wanting hands for orchard work. Mulching, watering, pruning, that sort of thing. Pay by the hour. Olbrach. P.S. Dwarves and halflings need not apply, for even on a ladder they cannot reach the highest branches, and every other one of them a drunk who whinges enough for 3 full-sized men. Dwarf seeking female companionship. Listen, ladies, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm short. The few teeth I still got are yellow, and the bit of hair I've left is shedding fast. I can't dance. Ain't much good with words, and the curse of riches don't afflict me. At times, I admit, I'll burp after a hearty supper. Yet, note that they call me Thorin Steelpike, and, not to toot me own horn, but the name fits me and me capacities perfectly. Any ladies interested can send their visiting card. I show up post-haste, perfumed and with a box of Novigrad's finest chocolate in hand. Anyone of... Danielle is sold? The steel pike convinced you? You'll trade your family for the dwarf? Oh god, now you two have to fight over him. Warning, fair folk. Oh! Insidious Scholar, thank you very much for the resub. 2 months in a row. Welcome again. And how are you today? Hope you're having a great Sunday. That's super nice of you. Spam some pandas in the chat. For koala. Pandas for koalas.
Hello, TA Panda 1.
Sunny Sunday, yes, here as well. Very beautiful Sunday. And now even better. Fair folk, stay away from Valen. Even if they promise you a heap of gold, even if the wild hunt itself is on your heels, even if your whole family is waiting there for you, south of the Pontar you'll find only hunger and death. A traveler. Dance your worries away. Come to the Cunning of the Goose for an evening of dance. We'll have fiddlers and pipers playing waltzes, jigs, bops, boleros, and Redanian struts. So be you blithe and bonny, and come enjoy some hey nonny nonny. Lots of stuff going on here. As far as I can tell, everyone tried to convince you. Camp. I mean, I am happy that you're hanging around here, but you shouldn't neglect your homework. That definitely comes first. Cunning of the Goose. Yeah, that's the place. See, everyone is trying hard to get you to do homework. But stream. There will be more streams. Cam. What's a cunny? Well, I don't know. I'm no doctor. Stream on background homework in your tab. See, Danielle knows how to do it. Okay. Oh! Let's check out this inn. Talk to the innkeeper. Usually I can play some cards with them.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. But first, let's see if he has something.
What have you got there?
Oh, Urban Dictionary. What does cunny mean? Can someone tell me? I can't click on the link right now. I want to know. Or do I? I don't know. Okay, we got all that. And now let's play some Gwent.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Female and oh. So it's about the nose? Koala? Gotta be about the nose, right? Again, no spy cards. That is very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate indeed. I'm not saying nothing. Just a bit lower, so the chin, FLS. See, that's... I mean, I'm a bit limited because I, of course, only ever look women in the eyes and her face, so... Like, chin, below that, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my! A little lower, still not male. A little lower? That low? Maybe the chin? Chin! I can't go lower. Oh god, the second example. Jenny, stop playing with your cunny. Get over here and eat your peas. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Talking about. Also, what the fuck? What happened to the clipping option? What do you mean? With the clipping option? Is there anything wrong? Can I just say that being an elementary teacher means have to tell all students to stop that all the time in a very matter-of-fact way, no laughing allowed? To play with their cunny? Or what do you mean, Athelas? I don't have an ability to clip. There is no clipping button? Oh, let me look. Maybe they just moved it. They changed some of the settings. Maybe I can find it. Are you on mobile or desktop? Huh, there is no clipping. No, there is a clipping option. On desktop, there is right after settings, clipping, then cinema mode or theater mode, and then it's there for me. Yes, Echo, but all the genders. Yeah, I can understand that. For me, there's a clipping option. Maybe you have to refresh. Okay. Oh, so maybe just refresh. It seems to work. I won again. But now you have to clip the VOD. Exactly.
One drink, all I had.
Then Twitch is just messy today. Okay. So I got that. I mean, I might as well check out the notice board in Novigrad as well. Collect those two, and then we see which quest we can or can't do. Where's the, I'm pretty sure he was in... Oh, on the other side. Let's mark that. And we also get to see a little bit of Novigrad. Okay, let's run toward that, get those contracts and quests, and then continue. Notice board, that is what I want. We'll buy books. We'll purchase books. Content not important, as long as they are bound in attractive leather. We already read that. Beware, there's a swindler about. Fair Novigradians. It'll be known far and wide that Klaus Fetterling is a liar, a fraud, and a swindler. The miraculous hair-growing formula he sells is nothing more than water from the bits dyed with a modicum of lilac extract. The only effect imbibing this concoction is likely to bring about is a debilitating case of diarrhea, which will keep you running to the outhouse day and night, a fact which I had the dubious pleasure of learning through first-hand experience. Therefore, if this shameless cheat should pay a visit to your domicile, buy nothing and instead tell him to go suck down his own remedy. Volker Ollinger. Wanted, Triss Marigold. Eyewitness testimony has confirmed that Triss Marigold of Maribor, known as the 14th of the Hill, a member of the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses, is currently in residence in our fair city. Anyone in possession of information about her place of hiding, plans, or accomplices is obligated by law, both divine and human, to report to the nearest outpost of the Temple Guard at once. And whoever helps the witch by giving her food or shelter shall burn alongside her. So, yeah, Triss is very much wanted, but not in the way you want Triss. Reminder, most honorable townsfolk, please remember to warn any passerby who might currently be found beneath your window before emptying out your chamber pots. The City Council of Free Novigrad. Of the Free City of Novigrad. Screw you, notice board person. Contract issued by the Temple Guard of the City of Novigrad. Fellow followers of the Flame. Oh, say that a lot times. Her bun secrets. In recent days, several officers of the Temple Guard have been ravaged to death in a most bestial manner. An investigation has been launched to look into the matter, so the perpetrators shall soon feel the iron grip of justice closing around his throat. Anyone able to help the guardsmen track down and punish the murderer or murderers, as the case may be, is asked to report to the nearest guard post at once. A reward is foreseen. It is likewise hereby announced that any man aiding or abetting these bandits or withholding evidence regarding these crimes shall be punished by torture, imprisonment, and or even death. Sergeant Gilbert Witchke. Gwent. Wimmer Vivaldi cheats. To all Gwent players, the dwarven banker Wimmer Vivaldi is a villain and a cheat. Using typical non-human trickery, he conned his way to victory over me, then forthwith demand I surrender my cards. Without the slightest consolation or giving me the chance to rematch, anyone tempted to play with him, resist or regret a well-wisher. Not sure why he's wishing a well. They're usually pretty deep and watery. What's going on here?
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Ah, that's how it works.
Except witches are law. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Hey, how are you? I'm in here. Take the 25.
Take this.
Well, that's what I call loyalty to the guild. Thank you, Master. We'll knock one back in your honor.
How are you today,
As long as the damp don't make me sick.
Let's give them some crowns and talk to the innkeep.
What'll it be?
Show me what you
What
got.
are you serving?
One of those. Thank you very much. Geralt is a nice witcher. And I
Not
am
hungry,
as well.
not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Oh, yes. Don't think I have anything new, really. I'm good, just tired. Okay. Jetzt geht's um die Wurst. Yes, Athelas. That's true. I'm doing very well. Having fun with The Witcher. Okay, now we have 2 spy cards. That is much better than before. Let's do it this way. Playing against Scoia'tael deck. Should be just fine. Okay, that's fine. Atheras and Danielle, Ultimate Moms. Could be the next Marvel movie. I did it wrong. Should have done it differently. But, okay. Fuck that up. Superpowers the mom stare. Okay. One more round. I should win this pretty easily, to be honest. Alright, Carla, look away. And we won.
Folk in this city. Racial hygiene's as poor.
I can't stay for long, have a dinner break. Me and my friend from the Netherlands are gaming. Alright, no problem, Ruben. Thank you still for stopping by, always nice. And I hope you have a good dinner and a good time with your friend. I mean, just because we're not your friend, it's fine that you hang out in the real world. Fancy you with real life people around you. What's going on here?
Fuck, you're daft.
Well, I'm not fucking you?
Winds
Excuse
howling.
me. Excuse me. How rude.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice, perchance?
Not exactly,
Not
but
quite.
what's it about?
But what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242,
Was
I promised
that
my
why you
beloved
were
that I'd
insisting
return
that Foster is
alive,
45?
whole, and with a pearl from
Athelas?
Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. I had time to change that.
This is,
Or if
by
not
the way,
now,
a very
then
cool
when?
side quest.
Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. The Witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Okay, I help you.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Well, there's not
Sounds fine.
much to it
See you
for
there.
now, Athelas, since we will meet him in Skellige. And obviously now more and more quests lead to Skellige. We could go to Skellige already. We are in that level range, but I prefer to first do some questing in Novigrad before we set over to Skellige. But when we pick up the quest again later down the road, that was one of the quests that really surprised me, where I thought that was pretty straightforward, but in the end has a very interesting backstory to it. Okay, gotta get my actual child to something, so I gotta go enjoy the stream. Alright, Danielle, have a good one. See you later. Let's go here.
What's he doing here?
I'm jogging.
No loitering round here. What's he doing here?
You'll do your best with the internet, children, Athelas. You're doing just perfect so far.
What do you see, pain giver?
Pain giver. Ooh, I like that nickname.
There must be order.
So this is the Passiflora, and now that I'm here, I remember that the lady of the house is actually part of the Gwent quest. So let's play against her.
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash
that is
they
some
were,
reference
the
to
little
one of
chaps.
the
We recount that
short
night
stories.
To this day.
So the, staff hasn't changed since then?
Oh, of course it has. It does so incessantly in this business. Burly Berthy married a merchant.
Burly
Ella struck
Berthy.
out on her own. And you'll likely find Cerise praying at the temple. I alone remain. So, shall I summon the girls? Just remember, this is a decent establishment. Pause to yourself to start with. And our girls are well-mannered. The range of subjects they discuss in detail, I myself find...
Now we are finally in the whorehouse and Asha is not here. How did that happen? But let's play some Gwent first.
I'm curious. You play Gwent?
Before doing
Certainly.
anything else.
Though for high stakes exclusively, of course. In fact, the game would be exceedingly boring without the risk.
Up for a round?
Why, yes. Let's play.
Okay, I don't know with what kind of deck she's playing, so we kind of have to... Maybe she will show up after Gwen, yeah. Maybe. Okay. 1 spy card, that's fine. And we play against Nilfgaard. At least we have some medics. Not perfect. Not perfect. Because I would like to have at least 1 decoy to get his spy cards that he will play now. And now I will kind of have to rely on getting them by using my medic cards down the road. Gwent is fun, that's true. Okay. Okay. I will pass this round. I expected that. He will play some spies now, which is fine. I have the... Plays another one, which is kind of weird because now he has to play an extra card in order to win. And he takes back another card. That's a strange move by her, but not a bad move for me. So let's use her and get back Dijkstra. He will pass. I expected that much. Now I only have to play Roach to win the round. I'm not sure what that is about now there. Okay, there's another card. Let's get another spy card going. Could have done a bit differently. Messed that up a little. I think I'll wait. So now, I think what I will do is play this card. Can do that. Now looks like he's running, or she's running out of cards. It's passed, we won, and that is another step for the Grand Quest. Nice.
I fail to understand how I lost that. Oh, I believe this card belongs to you now.
Know any other players willing to stake rare cards?
In Novigrad, Siggy Reuven's collection is famous. You really should challenge him.
Siggy Reuven, okay.
I'm not sitting here at a fault.
Could it be that all roads lead to... When I look at you, why, I almost regret I'm no longer on active duty.
Oh, thank you very much. Which girl would you recommend?
Any girl in particular you'd recommend?
You'd like Narcissa. Perhaps not the prettiest, but she's by far the most inventive.
Inventive?
And as my dearly departed mother would say, the fun's not in the face.
That's a good proverb.
Actually, I'd just like to buy something.
Let's see, what can I buy from her? Some cards, okay. I'd like to see them first.
I'd love to meet the rising generation of Passiflora buds.
And I like big buds. So now we could, just to fulfill the quest, of course, look at the working ladies here.
We can go at it here, or at my place.
She recommended Narcissa to us.
God,
So maybe we'll choose her. Yes, it's Narcissa.
Welcome to the Passiflora.
Welcome, Narcissa. How does the
Can't
temple
help wondering how the temple guard treats you.
With interest. They come by rather often.
Far
Is
as
that
I
so?
remember, Church of the Eternal Fire doesn't exactly condone these practices.
The church is the church, and men are men.
Not much consistency there. Now, tell me what you want.
Let's go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs.
Just for the quest, of course.
Alright, but we've terms to agree first.
Okay. A well-managed business. Recommend Discord for practicing your English. I mean, I think just the more you use it, the more you're used to speaking a language. It always helps, especially using it with other native speakers. Hello, Obey Mayhem. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's for the quest, Mayhem. Just for the quest. And you should see we're just getting a massage. No judgment here. It's part of the game. Doesn't hurt anyone either, I would assume. Uh-huh. Oh, come on. Already? Fine, I'll go. Huh? Okay. Jeez. Guess we were not that good. That felt good. Now we can continue. Ow! That killed us? No way. No comment here, please. We never saw that. He was a bit too energetic after that. Bit too excited. Feels bad, man. Yeah, for sure. Well... But at least we get like a nice loading screen, some tooltips. Isn't that nice? All need that. I don't know how far back. I didn't save at all this episode, so it will be an autosave. I could imagine, since it was a quest, we had an autosave after the Gwent match. So we have to, unfortunately, see the cutscene again. Very sorry about that. So where are we? Okay, I think we just beat her and Gwent, so didn't lose much.
Could it be that all roads...
So I will just skip through the dialogue. So,
actually, I'd love.
Then let's go back. Talk to Narcissa.
Welcome to the...
Can't help.
And that, and let's go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs.
Can't skip the cutscene. I'm very sorry. I think I have to recharge my controller first, so unable to skip that now. Oh, it's a different cutscene. Or is it? Not even sure. Ha! I think it is a different cutscene. See? I only did that so we get all the cutscenes in the game. I'm just thinking about you all, of course. The sweet side of Geralt, yeah. Bathilas is watching carefully.
You flee, my dream come the morning.
Thank you very much, Winter Morgan, for the 4th month in a row. How are you doing today? Saying thank you, Akko, for bringing scene. How are you? Thank you for stopping by and thank you for resubbing. 4 months already. Incredible. That caused you to yeah.
Thank you, Akko, for bringing a HM scene.
Yeah, Winter is very demanding, but I try to please him. So there's another notice board that I wanted to check out. Important, do not fondle the merchandise. Fondled goods must be purchased by the fondler. The City Council of the Free City of Novigrad. Announcement concerning items of a magic nature. May the following hereby be known: the production, possession, or sale of any magic items whatsoever, exemplary gratia, amulets meant to bring good fortune, desire intensifying potions, dolls used to cast curses on their likenesses, and so forth, is strictly forbidden and shall be punished with the utmost severity. His Excellency Cyrus Engelkind Hamelfart, Hierarch of the Eternal Fire. Warning. To the clever fuck who's taken to relieving himself on my doorframe every night. If you're reading these words, pay attention. I've purchased a top-notch dwarven crossbow at market, and am going to sit by the window day in and day out till the end of the world, if I have to, waiting for you to show again. So unless you want a bolt between your eyes or up your hiney, go empty your water somewhere else, you dirty hooligan. Ulbracht Wiegerman, 1C Foreman's Alley. This reminds me of the mystery pooper, yeah. Maybe it's the same guy. Wanted, Tris Marigold. We already read that. Festival of Nilfgaardian Culture cancelled. It pains me to inform you that, in light of recent events, the decision has been made to call off our planned Festival of Nilfgaardian Culture. Ambassador van Var Atre. Reminder, most honorable townspeople, please remember to warn any passers-by who might currently be found beneath your window before emptying out your chamber pots. Okay, we already read that as well. I'm climbing the notice board. Also, that reminds me I can and should just save now. And this is an interesting little shop, I think. The mystery pooper.
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Okay.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas's will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
Okay. First of all, the important part. Care to play some cards?
To matters less controversial, wouldn't mind playing a few rounds of Gwent.
Okay, we have another catapult, which is nice. That also means I can kick out one of the neutral card. Hey, Lucifer! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, back. Didn't want to... We're exploring Novigrad step by step after finishing off Velen and the Bloody Baron's quest. So we made quite some progress in the last streams. Okay, there we got a decoy. Perfect. Vatier de Rideau. Just in time for Gwent. Yes! Perfect timing. The most important part. I mean, who cares about the Bloody Baron and the Crones and, I don't know, Triss, when you can have some nice little Gwent, right? Doesn't even matter. How was your weekend, Lucifer? I had a great weekend, by the way. If someone would ask. It was pretty warm again, so I tried to catch some sun. Today I was out having a nice coffee in the sun. Ah, beautiful. Doing nothing and getting sun. That is my life. Storyline, like, ooh, yeah. Right? Who wants that? Okay, now let's bring back another, or yeah, let's get Shilavitz Osterlin back. Yes, it was very lovely. Athras. It was indeed. Mom voice, did you have sunscreen on? No, I did not. I didn't expect the sun to be so strong, actually. But when I sat there, I was considering, like usually I get a sunburn very easily, especially like the first one. I get very easily the first sunburn in the year, and then I'm fine if I'm going out regularly into the sun. But I haven't had that this year, so I'm a bit worried. Put it that way. I studied. My thesis is keeping me up at night and not in a productive way. Oh, that sucks. I definitely know how that is. That really sucks. Sorry to hear that. Hope you can make some good progress with that, and that the pressure of that all will be over soon, so you can get some good sleep. Also, sunny in Germany and rainy in Italy. What's up with that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'd switch that up. Maybe my yearly sun dance summoned the sun finally. Sorry to hear that it kind of stole it from you, but I mean, oops. Oops. Okay. I will riggedy wreck this fool. Just need to deep dive. Yeah. Still sucks though. I mean... But I'm sure we are all here if you need any moral support or if we can help you cheat. For both, this community is up for help. Yeah. Atheles is losing her mind. You have a master's in Italian Renaissance Baroque art history. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, you talked about that, but not that it is specifically Italian Renaissance Baroque art history. Yeah, sure. So I guess Athelas and Lucy can help each other, or at least Athelas can help Lucy a little bit, if there are any questions. See how this all connects? Isn't that crazy? The Palazzo del Te is one of my favorite buildings in the world. I mean, I could pretend that I know that building, but... Sure, I can't help you, but I can admire you. Well, that's good enough, I think. Sharing the hype. The shared hype is a better hype, as my grandmother always used to say. Maybe.
Welcome back. So, interested in some of Aramas's mementos after all? They're still for sale.
Okay, tell me about Aramas
Alright,
artifacts.
I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew? You could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Aramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even check that sword out. That seems to be pretty good. Should do that in a second. Same goes for those trousers, but they are not as good. So I will just sell them. I think I also have enough of those to sell at least like 5 or so. Why not? Why not? What's the reason for that, Lucy Verge? Why is Torino so different? Okay, anything else I can sell? Oh yeah. That. Nice. So now let's get the artifacts, the quest items. And the book, The Curious Case of Virtuous Vega Others. Thank you.
Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
So, don't we get a pop-up to read it? We're part of France, so our architecture resembles theirs. Let's say inspired. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I will definitely switch that out. And then, do I have some cool... What kind of effects does it have already? Could have 1% chance to freeze. Not really having like the really good ones here, I feel. Stun. Freeze. Only one. Or just straight up attack power. Maybe I just put them. Do we have some stun in there? Critical hit chance, damage bonus, art sign, and axis sign. Not sure what to do with that. Could do some bleeding. Ah, yeah. Let's put some bleeding in there. I'll save those up too much anyway. That explains my love for Toussaint. Yeah, okay, I see. I can definitely understand that. Toussaint. Open the door. Okay. Butter knife. So now I wanted to do another small thing before actually continuing with stuff, and I want to go to this question mark location because that's a place of power, means free skill point for me, and when I got that I will have a look at my journal to choose which quest we will do next. Away!
Oh. Gonna be sick.
I've never been to France for some reason. Traveled at least a little bit within Europe to different countries, but France I never were. Only flew over it. Am I going the right way here? That is the big question. Probably not, at least not entirely, but doesn't hurt to go this way. What's going on here?
State your origin.
Velen. War's on there, sir. Velen's a hive of witchcraft.
Okay.
Beware, for you know neither the day nor the hour.
Maybe I should go visit some random places in Europe. You definitely should, Turby. Traveling is always fun, and if you can afford it and have the ability time-wise to do though, you should definitely do that. You're not a fan of France, but you speak French. Well, speaking French is very important to build a good friendship. Oh, the horse whistler. Breaking in a horse psyche is a simple matter of instilling your will as the rider into your mount, acquiring its trust and training its obedience. Horses are intelligent, noble beasts, so they should be treated with tenderness and a decisive and firm energy. Mayer, the unquestioned authority in this area, emphasizes that when training one's mount, a rider must eternally on the lookout for errors in the training itself. Every time the taming process ends in failure, the rider must look for the blocking error first of all in his own actions, secondly in the horse's anatomy, and only in a last resort by concluding the horse has naturally difficult temperament. Adhering to this principle protects one from undue punishments which destroy the possibility of reaching an understanding between rider and mount and make it impossible to gain the animal's trust. You're out. No, stay. I don't really speak French. I had French for I want to say 2 years in school, but we had terrible teachers. So, as it usually is, like if you have a bad teacher, especially if you're very young, you're not really paying attention. So I never really cared for French in school, and also it pissed me off when we had like the vocabulary tests. The whole writing French thing just pisses me off. It was so annoying to write French, so never really got into the language. But later I had the option to choose between French and Spanish, so I took Spanish. Es muy bueno. Can there be such thing as a virtuous whore? Vega asked herself this question each and every morning, and each morning swore she would prove to the world that practicing the world's oldest profession does not preclude virtue. The determination augmented not only to her own troubles, but also those of Gaspard de Bruel. Gaspard de Bruel. There we go with our French. Her mother's longtime friend, who, as a personal favor, had hired Vega to work in his establishment, the Golden Garter. Poor Gaspard had to listen to the constant complaints of customers who would charge into his office in a huff about Vega's behavior. Yet the girl clung firm to her principles and her ironclad drive to see them through. She would never perform with any lights lit and would avert her gaze with a powerful blush upon catching sight of the male member. Gaspard's greatest headache, however, was the fact that virtuous Vega never ever accepted any payment for her services. I cannot speak Spanish fluently, no, not at all. Like when, during my time in school, I wasn't very bad at it. I had a terrible teacher as well in that, so, I wasn't really bad in it, and I liked the language. So when it was fresh, it wasn't like, I couldn't speak fluent Spanish, not by a long shot, but I could have like a simple conversation, I would say.
Place of power.
I never used it since, and like with all languages is the more you actually use them and practice them, the better you become at them. So by now it's like I know some vocabularies. Sorry I disappeared for a bit. I had a real life dryer problem. Oh, no problem, Athelas. That makes a lot of sense, Lizzie, if you're still here. I didn't even realize Italy wasn't one country for most of its history until I studied art history. No longer that good in Spanish. Used to be better and spend some time in Mexico. Oh, spend some time in Mexico. Agua fría, por favor. Sí. Sí. Yo parlo un poco español. Es una lengua muy difícil. No, which is not true, but it's the only thing I could say now. So we got there. My Spanish is very rusty. I was always very interested in history in general, and for a very long time I was very fascinated with the Roman Empire. So like as a kid and as a teenager, I read a lot about that and watched a lot of documentaries and like studied on my own about that. We didn't really have much about it in school. Some, like the basics, but not in detail. But I study about it myself a lot. So, that is nothing I would use. Crossbow, what's that? Sun and stars during the day, vitality, regeneration. 10 out of 10, Akko. Thank you. I guess that was terrible. Can't school techniques. Those are for the Increases maximum toxicity by 30 points flat out. I think I will not do that for now. Trick shot. You can shoot one additional bolt before you must reload. Not really you. Metabolism boost if available. Nah, it's not good as well for now. Kinetics, Battle Frenzy. Alright, Camp, thank you for stopping by anyway. Hope you did your homework, had a good time, and hope to see you soon. Attack is your best defense. No. Google me. All not very great. But I have this now. Can't really use it yet until my next level, which will be soon. 5 out of 5. What's this? I think I will go into this. Oh, I can't. It's actually just 3. Frenzy. Refreshment. Each potion dose invites heals 5% of maximum vitality. Adds 5% protection against attack. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Pyrokinetics. When consumed, mutagen decoction increase maximum vitality by 200 for decoction effect duration. That's not too bad. Increase maximum vitality by 10 when toxicity exceeds safe threshold. Both not bad. I wouldn't say great, but not bad. Glowing shields, only 3. I think for now I will go into fast attacks then. And now I can check out all the quests I have. So I have the Novigrad Dreaming quest. We'll do that. Nobleman Statuette. Talking with Triss. That seems like a good idea. That is in Skellige, that is also in Skellige, of Dairy and Darkness. That is something I could do. Then the White Lady, an Elusive Thief, and Deadly Delights. Oh, so much stuff to do. And the Swamp Thing, but that is timed. What will I do now? I think I will talk to Triss first, because we have to do that anyway.
Got my eye on you.
Eternal fire. If your right of recruitment applies.
So let's run back through the city.
My husband was taken to a guard
And
post. Spent 3 days.
talk to Triss.
Ooh.
Don't touch me.
Shoot me calls.
I'm gonna talk to the priest here. He sells some stuff.
Do you wish the Eternal Fire's blessing upon you and your household? Come, true believer. May its light shine.
Watch it or you'll see the shine of my sword. And back off. That incense is making me nauseous.
You might have said so right away. Countersign and fish soup gives the deacon's auntie a headache. What do you need? Before you ask, I'm all out of hemorrhoid cream.
What are you talking about? Your incense that bad for the brain?
What do you mean? You gave the password, signaling you wished to buy some herbs.
Huh.
You're about as much a priest of the Eternal Fire as I am a Vestal Virgin. What sort of conspiracy is this?
Conspiracy? Dah. Folks see conspiracies everywhere. I sell harmless things. Yet in turbulent times like these...
Think it's safer to don priest's robes? See, thing is, in this town, impersonating a priest is likely grounds for punishment. Cruel and unusual, I'd wager.
I impersonate no one. I am a priest. Though I am also an alchemist. Sadly, it's become difficult to reconcile the two. Will you report me? Or shall we make a deal?
Trying to bribe me? Save your coin. I'm not fond of priests. In fact, you'd have to pay me to talk to them.
Then I shall sell you my wares for less.
Nice.
Cast your eyes. See if there's aught you could use.
Vestal Virgin,
Provided, of
I can
course,
see
you do
that.
not seek hemorrhoid.
Show me what you have in stock.
Oh, okay. What does he have? He has some quest book going. Enhanced beast oil, yes, and enhanced black blood. Why not? That's about it though. Let's see if I can brew something. A decoction I could brew. What kind of decoction? A fiend decoction. Increase the amount of weight which I can carry without being overburdened. May at best. Oops. There were also potions to brew. Enhanced black blood. Nice. And let's also make the Petrie's filter and play some cards. Slowly but surely, we're making progress with all the stuff we don't need to do.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
What do we have here? Nilfgaardian deck, okay. Got a spy and one healer. Okay. Fortunately, no decoy cards, so I will just pass. Oh, interesting. My turn. Huh. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay, let's get the spy. What? We're on already 2 hours down? This game, I swear to God. Oh no, the machines hate you. I would glare at your machines for doing that. It's pretty rude. passed, and we kind of already won the round. But I want to show off a little bit. Ha! Take that! What a victory. Damn it. Damn it! Let me fast travel. Let's go to Hierarch Square. Oof.